suck
Dude,
ass
low key.
currently.
Okay. I wanted to talk about this.
Yeah.
People overestimate how toxic this community is. I don't think it's toxic at all. You just look at the wrong side of it. Like, if you surround yourself with people bitching about shit every day, yeah, you will think it's toxic. But no, like the GD community is actually one of the better gaming communities because,
Oh
like,
yeah.
look at shit like Valorant. You would want to kill yourself if you were in a Valorant community, for example.
Oh, you're right.
But or like the Minecraft community with all the bullshit happening there. But like the GD community is like a small, it's like a small hub, even
For
though it's like,
now.
oh my, there is a motorcycle. Anyway,
That was me. Sorry.
the GD community is like a small hub, even though it has like a lot of players and a lot of members, just compared to other
Other
games.
games, it's
But here's the thing: the things that people argue about are honestly pretty petty. Like
Oh, of
if
course.
you go back to like 2021 till now, these same arguments are being told every single day. Like every single day,
I
it's
have a
just a
theory.
rehash of it.
I have a theory.
But like but like if you move on past that, it's just a good community. It's literally just a good community. There's just some outliers, and I believe it has a lot of potential to become like a really good place. Because like honestly, I don't really browse my main Twitter a lot. I just usually use my homepage like once a day, like scroll past it for like 2 minutes and then move on. And all of my action being on Twitter is just on my profile page. Like I do not interact with like anyone else other than like my own profile page.
hmm
Because um, it's like why bother? Like you know shit is gonna go down. You know there's gonna be some annoying
yeah.
people like having a specific take about something. I was like, and here's the thing: at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it's night. Okay, look. Basically, like if you actually like move past and stop thinking about all of the drama that happens in it, it's just a normal community. Like on Discord, for
Yeah.
example, like you can meet a whole lot of new friends there. But like, it's it's fine. I think the GD community is fine.
I got something
But
to add with all that stuff, by the way. Fucking with because over I've been part of it for so goddamn long, right? And
yeah.
a lot of people, often like OG people especially, will constantly talk about like how the community was back then and things were better like back then, which like could be true in some parts, but so
That
many people,
and not really. I mean,
yeah,
it was that is just nostalgia bait at this
yeah.
point.
I
You
was gonna
you
say
you
legit.
you
It's like
yearn for the days when you were younger,
exactly.
not
That's what I
Yeah.
was gonna say. Like
not your 22-year-old
yeah,
self.
yeah. It's like gee,
Like the community was better when I was 15 with no job and free, and
yeah,
I'm pissed.
exactly.
When I
And
was
Like you know, like
free.
like, like that.
the thing is, there's always been like that level of like toxicity and stuff like that. It just wasn't as apparent because things like Twitter weren't really a big thing. But like, I feel like this community is definitely overestimated in terms of like how bad it really is, especially being a part of like one community that I love and hate at the same time so much. There's aspects of it that are good and bad, just like every other community. But like this one
There,
is so insane, dude. TF2's community can go from the best community ever to some of the like the best players in the game that play like competitive in like leagues are like unironically the most racist, transphobic, and in like there's been like multiple times where players have been banned for literally being like real life pedophiles. Like that
CS:GO.
is like no, that's like yeah, like games have like shit like that happen. Obviously, things like that happen in this community, but it's so much like less
more
and
common.
not accepted because in other games this is really messed up and a lot of people don't get this about most like I say like FPS shooters and games that are extremely competitive. Really shitty people who are really good at games will get by because of their talent, and that's something that like doesn't happen in this game. Like if a top player is a really shitty person or is something like as bad as like mentioned, like I know like Artify with firework and all that, when people found out that he was like super like transphobic and stuff, like everyone like hated him, like he was pretty much booted out of the community. And in other games like that just doesn't happen. Like you're good at the game, cool, and you'll still have a following and people respect you no matter what. and it's not like a majority. Like in GD, like 90, like I'd say like 90 to 95% of people won't support someone like that. But in other games, it's very different. It's like 30 to 40% won't like
I,
accept the horrible things, and the rest of them will.
you know what I think?
So yeah,
I think the reason the GD community does such a good job with kicking those people to the curb is because I think the niche is just so much stronger compared to like CS or TF2. Those games seem like they have a much. I know this community also has a much wider community of people who just play easy levels on mobile, but I don't know. Yeah, it is interesting. In other games, it is
there's
definitely a
more.
Okay,
problem.
one thing that I do not like about Twitter discourse when it comes to like levels and stuff like that, some tweets are formulated in a specific way to piss you off.
That's Twitter as a whole.
Yeah,
That whole fucking
No,
platform
I
is
mean,
designed to
yeah, it is
piss you
Twitter as a
off.
whole, but I'm talking about a certain genre of tweets. Like,
Hmm.
this is the best level that is ever made in the world, and no one can say otherwise. Like, obviously, someone will say, you know what? No, you're stupid. There is a
And it
better
has a
level,
hundred
and
no,
then
you
levels.
and then
stupid.
someone will say, say what you want, but this has to be the worst gameplay I've ever seen in my. And then people will not agree.
Yeah,
In my opinion, Space UK is not a. Okay, look.
it's the one. That's what I remember. I had this discussion with some friends not too long ago. But the thing that makes GD so unique is like how opinionated it is. Like other games, like for example, like I was talking about like TF2 and like CS:GO even to an extent. Like those games, like there's not much to have an opinion on. You know what I mean? Like about like
Yeah.
state of the game and whatever. But in GD, like when the entirety of it is mainly like uh community made, like people making levels, and people are very active on sites like Twitter and stuff that like encourage discourse. And when I mean discourse, I mean like people just like fighting over useless shit. So
Yeah.
people being like super opinionated on everything, always needing to have opinion on something, and always needing to vocalize it and also fight people about it is like the most frustrating thing to like.
I
It
mean,
frustrates me as like
I mean,
to an extent.
people get bored. You know,
I
like,
know.
That's a
some people want to pick a fight because they're bored.
Yeah,
Like,
like
and that's kind of funny. But like, if you hold like an opinion like so religiously, like move on. Like, if
it's
you
not
like,
that deep.
if you like something so much, like, okay, but like, do not force other people to like it too. It's like,
Yeah, or
like
be
I'm
like,
seeing yeah, like you can say your opinion on like some stuff, but like, if you like constantly be annoying about it, uh yeah, I am playing Firewall right now. But what even am I saying? People can have opinions like whatever they want, like it's okay, but just don't formulate it like,
you don't
sorry
have
to
to be
disappoint you
opinionated.
guys, but Funny Game Holiday is the best level that ever appeared in the. Oh, yeah, this okay. It's even worse when it's a gimmick account, because a gimmick account will not hold accountability. So like, this part in no, there's like this account called Great GD Transitions or something. This account, oh my god, like I think they posted like a transition from a Death Moon, and it looked pretty cool. And I was like, what is this shit? Why isn't why isn't other levels here? Why is this a good transition and not Ocular Miracle? Like,
By the way,
That's so apparent with the, I call it the collecting of like GD, where like people are
the
like,
what?
it doesn't have collect lava or glow or lightning. What is this? I cannot play this level.
Uh,